Honey, America is trying it, honey. The girls are fighting.
Well, this past weekend, the girls were felching. We have Latino Oasis and White Party wrap-up.
Circus Roundup from Divatronic's Circus show in New York City.
And plus a very timely and political tip spot with none other than Crooked Media's Jon Lovett.
We love it. And of course, we could never forget about the DMs. We got your emails and your dricks. We're sifting through them. So let's stop wasting time and start the show.
Okay. It's gonna be
May. And here's some hot classica.
Forever. Dog.
Is that oat or is that almond?
Oh no, it's bulgur wheat.
Oh,
Bulgur.
oh, ancient grains.
Mm-hmm.
Very ancient. We want to welcome you back for another steaming, piping, scalding, serving of hot goss. This is our weekly chat show where we talk about events in our lives, gossip and politics, and take a deep dive into the DMs. So let's go ahead and get into some hot
goss.
That's hot goss.
It is. Do you remember when we started Hot Goss just to we were joking, we should just start another show where we just talk about the stuff that we talk about.
Now it's a staple. People can't live without it.
It really is. It's our little catch-up time to know what's going on in the world. You were at Circus for $3 bill.
Yes. I ran away and joined the circus.
Was there a strong man and a bearded lady?
Yes, actually. No live animals.
We're
proud to announce that we did not exploit any exotic animals. Oh. All eyes on me.
The center of the stingray, just like a circus.
Just like a circus. That's the parody.
Yeah.
That's the parody we really are all looking for.
It's just Trixie in a cage. Not wanting to be looked at or touched by people.
The show at $3 bill went really great. We all worked really hard, and I'm just, we're continually raising the bar and doing it fabulously.
What was the numbers that you did?
I'm the Britney, so I get.
You did the Britney?
I get to do the, I did Circus, I did Womanizer, I did Shattered Glass.
Oh.
I did My Baby.
Deep
did
cuts.
Out From Under.
I don't even know these songs.
Well, you should have come to the show. Would have been educational.
Would have loved to, but couldn't find my phone charger, so I just couldn't leave.
Well, I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
Just means I couldn't find my phone charger, so I couldn't leave the state.
I have to tell you, the Borrowed Blessings unit, nothing made me feel more like Britney Spears than having on a Willam hair.
The slightly fried ends, the shadow root.
The humanity of it, the way it moves.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. I have to give special thanks to the Borrowed Blessings Bureau because, wow.
No problem.
It really turned it. It was the star of the show, the unit. So you were there. And I even called it out on stage. I said, I borrowed this hair from Willam. It smells like ketamine.
Thank you.
Oh my God. I couldn't smell anything all weekend because everybody kept saying, is this K or Coke? And I was like, here, let me try. I'll tell you.
Oh my
honey,
God.
I was a fentanyl strip.
Oh my God. Fentanyl stripper.
She is the fentanyl phenom. Nobody G'd out that I saw at White Party. Mostly because I had sunglasses on and I shut my eyes.
Right.
But we were living too in the desert. It was wonderful. Latino Oasis and White Party were this weekend, and I feel like I saw everybody that I wanted to see. And the cops came to the house. The city came to the house. They were like, "Is this an Airbnb?" And I said, "No, I own it." And the lady was like, "Well, we're not going to give you a ticket because you're the owner." And I was like, "Well, I have drink tickets inside. You should come in." And she was full on lovely. They live, they love, they clocked. So we were very appreciative. I was like, "I'll just turn it down a skosh." And I told her, a skosh is one thing below a smidgen.
Oh, I'm so sorry. We just, on RuPaul's Drag Race, we just listen to the music so loud, so I'm just used to it. I'm so sorry.
They really pump it when you're on RuPaul's Drag Race, so you can hear the lip sync for your life.
Oh my gosh, and when I was disqualified. Oh my goodness. What is White Party? Are there musical guests?
There were guests, some musical, some less musical.
I remember I went once and Kylie did it. She did a little set.
Yeah, it was great when Kylie did it. This year, Paula Abdul did a little boot scoot at the tea dance, but in the middle of it, she wanted to do a costume change, so she brought out a comedian.
What?
To tell jokes to a crowd on G and drugs. And he came out
hard.
He came out in a literal monkey suit, like a gorilla jumping to the front of the stage. I had left by that point.
Funny.
It was weird and bad.
I don't have a problem with that.
It's just whenever a dance party decides, "Oh, let's stop the music and like have a supermodel walk out and call her the queen of White Party for no reason," or like, "Let's have a proposal from two people that are already married." So it's just like stunty stuff. And
why don't you just do birthdays at that point? Do birthday shot.
We're gonna do a twerk contest.
Do a twerk contest, bitch.
Yeah, it was a little. It was the first year without its founder, Jeffrey Sanker, who I worked with for 2 decades. So that was a little sad, and I'm not sure all the choices that he made would have been the choices that happened this year. But it was fun to be in the desert with a bunch of people, and I didn't get arrested. I didn't OD, and everything's good so far. I met like 4 people who were on my starred list of people that I wanted to my 40 before 40 list.
Who?
So.
Give us a name.
Well,
I can bleep him if you want.
Okay, this guy named this other guy named, I'm trying to think whose tongues were in my ass and in what order. Okay.
A lady mustn't be indiscreet.
Honey, I think 3 out of 4 of them were from Atlanta. And then Devin Trez, he had other obligations, so she canceled. But I'll see her another time.
Well, we love her work.
A guy named Sean who was great. Honey, that pole at my
Sean
house.
Cody?
Different Sean. That pole at my house was a better investment than the air conditioner, honestly.
Mama.
It's gotten so much use. And honey, the all-form sofa, let me tell you. Did you know you could fit 15 versatile bottoms and 3 verse tops on the all-form 8-seat sectional?
Hey, it's versatile. The furniture is versatile, and it's comfortable for versatile individuals.
We said ass up on the all forms. We're booty bumping before the tea dance.
Yeah.
Got in there with a headlamp, my spelunking headlamp, and said, "Oh, gonna push that one in further with my big toe."
And they're stain resistant, so
Some of those holes weren't, honey. They were purple moths.
Oh my God.
Let me just tell you. But it was a wonderful time. Better than the Met Gala, that's for sure. Did you see all the girls from that? Did you go? Is that why you were in town?
I am a gilded beauty, but no, I was not there. Were any of the Drag Race girls there? Didn't they do that last time?
Aquaria did the after party.
Okay. Well, Willow Pill would have fucking burned the building down.
I think it made sense to have drag queens for notes of camp, but I didn't see
so drag queens can only do it if it's campy. Oh, so drag queens aren't legitimate in the fashion world on their own. Oh.
No, but drag queens kind of invented and popularized camp more so than any other facet, and I think that the Gilded Age was invented by non-drag queens, I'm guessing.
Did you watch The Gilded Age on HBO? Because there's some drag going on there.
I was watching Legendary. What were they?
Gilded Age is really good.
Is it? I don't have time for white people old problems.
But yes,
I got new ones.
Nick and I watched the entire live stream of the Met Gala.
Mm-hmm.
And it was really fun. And some people got it. Some people got it less than others. That's how it goes.
Whose head would you chop off and put your head on it like Nikki Doll and Blake Lively?
Like Nikki Zoll. Who was really good? Who did I really respond to? Cardi B.
Oh, yeah,
Cardi
she looked
B
great.
had
Hello, Dolly.
such a great just Versace buckles.
Mm-hmm. Buckles and baubles and things.
Honey, that it was really, really exquisitely done.
Yeah, I would have been. Yeah. Oof. I think I would have been Gabrielle Union, just because I really liked her dress, and she got to stand next to her man Dwayne, who's beautiful.
Yes.
So that's what I would say, Gabrielle Union.
We love that.
She had a silver dress with like a red big flower, and it was very evocative of like this painting from the Gilded Age where this woman has a red flower at her waist and like a silvery dress.
Yeah.
So I love that she took that and made it modern. It was gorgeous. I did not feel like a Gilded Beauty this weekend. I felt like an Inside Out
Gilded Lily.
Mini Ziploc.
I bloom just for you.
Honey, when you go to take a drink of water and then you're like, what's that on my lip? And you're like, it's a baggie. And it's not even your baggie.
What the fuck kind of white party? I'm gonna.
It's White Party. It's sponsored by White Substances. That's the
Can
whole
I come
party.
over next time?
Yes, you can, bitch.
Okay.
Just make your reservations now because we had 16 people.
Girl.
Honey, I had my fingers in all the holes, plugging the leaks.
Well,
my head.
now we would like to shine our white hot spotlight, our rainbow spotlight, on a song called White Lies by Mimi with Back End Projects. So let's take a listen, and then we'll have a comedian come out in the middle of it. Stop the music.
Baby, I'm going to give back-end projections and just splatter this wall. This is my first time eating solid food since Thursday of last week, and it's Wednesday, bitch.
Wow.
Yeah.
What do I gotta do to get right through to you? 'Cause I've been waiting all night. What do I gotta do to get right through to you? 'Cause I've been waiting all night. Wait, don't hesitate to cut me off. I've been waiting for you to tell me this was wrong, but I know you like it as much as I do. I've been feeling guilty deep inside, and I've been tired of hiding all the lies, and I can't pretend that I'm just doing alright. 'Cause we've been drinking all night, star fights, scrolling through the memories. So tell me that it's alright. White lies, know you want me to believe, 'cause I've been waiting all day for you to tell me the truth. And tell me there's no way I'm hiding what I feel when it's coming to you. So baby, tell me the truth. Is this what you wanna do? There's no going back from the past. Just learn.
Chime is changing the way people bank. They offer the most rewarding, fee-free banking, and it's built just for you.
I don't want to interrupt here, but I want to chime in. They're not like traditional old banks that charge you overdraft and monthly fees. Plus, they have thousands of fee-free ATMs. There's nothing more frustrating than added fees when you're just trying to access your own money.
Exactly. So with Chime, you are not just switching banks, you are upgrading to America's #1 choice for banking with a Chime checking account.
And how about some of these benefits? All benefits here, honey. Get 5% cash back on a Chime card in a category of your choice, like gas or groceries. And you get savings that grow faster with 3.75 APY. That's 9 times higher than the national average.
And don't forget, they also have Spot Me, which lets you overdraft up to $200 fee-free.
We all need to be proactive in our own finances and understand what our money's doing, and banking can be confusing. There's so many hidden fees and policies that are different at each bank, so you have to look out for you, and with Chime you could do that.
Yes, God, and don't just settle. Find what works for you and get the perks and benefits that are beneficial to your life. Check out Chime.
Honey, I did. I'm a Chime user, and Chime is not just smarter banking, it's the most rewarding way to bank. Join the millions who are already banking fee-free today.
Head to chime.com/drag. That is chime.com/drag. It only takes a few minutes to sign up.
Chime is a fintech, not a bank. Banking services provided for MyPay and Chime Card provided by Chime Bank Partners. Optional products and services may have fees or charges. Stated annual percentage yield and cashback for Chime Prime only. No minimum balance required.
Checking account ranking based on a J.D. Power survey published October 20th, 2025. For more information on APY rates, MyPay, SpotMe, and travel perks, go to chime.com/disclosures.
This podcast is brought to you by Squarespace. Squarespace is the all-in-one website platform designed to help you stand out and succeed online. Whether you're just starting out or scaling your business, everybody needs a website. Otherwise, you're just out there making your business happen with what? Word of mouth? No, ma'am. If you've got a passion project that you're starting, if you want to start making drag watches that are purely ornamental, made for the sole purpose of a queen touching her wrist during lip sync when the song lyrics say, time. That idea is brilliant and needs a website. This is why you need Squarespace, because Squarespace gives you everything you need to claim your domain. Showcase your offerings with a professional website, then you can grow your brand and get paid all in one place. Plus, they have integrated SEO tools, which means search engine optimization, I think, so you can show up more often on search engines. And their Blueprint AI design tool, which can get a fully custom website built in just a few steps if you want to do the whole AI thing. Plus, you can connect your socials, set up easy ways for your customers to buy your products, and even schedule appointments with you. It's all right there on Squarespace. I've scaled a number of businesses in my time, and they have all needed websites because websites just legitimize you, you know? And Squarespace is a great spot for a creative person like me who needs to make a website and has great ideas but doesn't necessarily know the HTML, QRL, TMV of it all, you know? Because I'm not an IT whiz at all. But Squarespace makes it easy for me to select what I want and then put out a wonderful website. And it could be the same for you. You need to check out squarespace.com/drag for a free trial. And then when you're ready to launch, just use the offer code DRAG to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or a domain, which is kind of the same thing. Squarespace.com/drag. And we are back.
Yes.
There's so much more hot goss to talk about. This week is a busy week. We're gearing up for Pride, basically, May, June, Drag Fest Manchester, Drag Fest London, DQOY is happening. I know you're bunkered down somewhere in a bomb shelter, just getting ready for all the contestants, the queens.
Yes, we are, and I wanted to ask you something on air.
Yes.
Now I know that we've had our difficulties in the past when it comes to score sheets and things like that. But for me, I would like to personally extend an invitation to you to be the first official judge announced on the judging panel. What do you say?
I say, please contact Gina at My Best Judy for all booking engagements.
Okay.
No, yeah, I say yes. I say yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
She said yes.
Yes.
Okay, should I leak the other judges right here and now?
Yeah,
Yes.
but make sure
Okay, let's do
make sure
that.
I get comfy priority boarding. I want an end cap.
Okay, great. Sure.
My shoes.
Exit row. So
Thank
you'll
you.
have really good leg room.
The headphones
Okay.
better be free also.
All right. I would like a dramatic drum roll, please. Oh my gosh. Okay. Also being featured on the judging panel are Aurora Sexton.
Oh, Goddess Walk Among Us. Who else?
Boomer Banks. Oh, yes. Okay, yes, it's true.
Okay,
it's
I'll
true.
make sure he doesn't lose his stylus.
She knows drag.
Mm-hmm.
Kylie, Sonique, Love.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Current reigning legacy.
Akira Chanel Davenport.
Oh, yes. I fucking love her. I'm sitting next to her.
Model and icon Aris Wanzer.
Bitch, I love her
That's
too.
right. And also the one and only Lady Camden. That's right. Star-studded
International.
judging panel. Star-studding international, a part of drag adjacent, drag knowledgeable, iconic, icons as far as the eye can see. So we're really, really excited.
Very much so. What a stellar lineup.
Yes.
I hope the girls are readying their talent and their discreet envelopes with large bill currencies.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
now that the judges are announced, it's bribe time.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Sending muffin baskets.
Gluten-free muffin baskets.
Girl.
Sure, there's an even number of blueberries in each muffin, too.
Exactly. We're really excited, and we want you to come and join us. It's the Saturday night of DragCon, May 14th. Go to dragqueenoftheyear.com, and you can get tickets right there and look at a huge picture of Lola and me. And if you're not going to be in LA for whatever reason, you can still be part of the fun. We're going to be live streaming it with really good-ass cameras, so you can watch it. And just go to dragqueenoftheyear.com. You can get into it.
How wonderful. Do we have a hard out for the Page, or will it be going until 3 a.m.?
It is going to be run like a smooth ship this time. There's not going to be any romper room.
Oh.
There's not going to be any extreme delays in between the numbers.
There
It's
usually
going to
isn't
be
after a
clock.
pageant. See, God made you stop that lie in the middle and made you swallow your own tongue, bitch. He did.
Come
He said,
on.
who is this heathen
No.
lying from below me?
No, because we're penalizing. We're taking away points if you go over your setup time.
Work.
There's a lot going on. I mean, DragCon, Pride gigs. We have drag show coming up.
Drag show in
Now,
May.
I heard so many whispers in the wind as to why 90s night didn't work out.
So, 90s
I think
night-
it was zoning. I think there were too many people.
Yeah, the
in the
zone
building, they
reopened
just
and
had
I wanted to go get fucked. Zone is a sex club in LA. I'm kidding. It didn't work because last time, if you watch the videos, they were great, but the sound was kind of not great. So Hart was working on updating the sound and the light system, and it wasn't ready in time. So we had to put the kibosh on it because nobody really wants to do a show without the proper support. And the owners understood. They're really great. We'll be back next month for a wonderful drag show.
Don't lie. It's because you were on All Stars. Please.
Oh my
Just
God.
end the charade right now.
It's behind the charade. I definitely
We will be back next month, though. And we're
Yes.
both going to be in town, right?
No.
Oh, just
I'll-
me.
Yeah, I'll be in May 27th I'm in Stockholm, May 28th I'm in Manchester, May 29th I'm in London. So
Okay.
come see me over there. I'm in Ibiza on May 18th.
Well,
And we're waiting to find another gig from between the 18th to the 27th because I was told I'd have more gigs about years ago when this was booked, and now all of a sudden they're like, "Well, you're gonna have a nice little span of no time." And I was like, "Well, I'm not doing that place that everybody told me not to do." They said, "You want to do this club? We've never worked there before, but I bet you'd be a great first girl there." I'm like, "No, I don't." I asked all my friends, and they said it was a garbage fire.
oh.
So I'm not doing it. Find me a more suitable venue.
Oh, Crystal, don't go.
Oh. Yeah, it was one of
None
those
of the
moments.
true beauties will be there.
Where are you going to be for Heart's drag show last Thursday of the month in May? Will you be present, hopefully?
Well, yes, I will be.
Present and
Like-
accounted for.
Will it even happen if neither of us is in town? I guess we'll cross the bridge when we get there, but...
I don't know. Make Dipper throw on a wig.
It...
Ponytail piece. Ponytail.
I'm
pigtails.
not doing
I can see
90s
her-
I'll do
night, though.
pigtails.
I can see you in brown pigtails for sure.
Yes, I would love that look. I'm not doing 90s night. I don't know what theme I'm going to do, but if Mama's out of town, you know I'm going to do some weird dumb shit.
I know, bitch. So how about we do 90s night on June?
Well, June's Pride.
Yeah, that should be like
It'll be the farewell to Pride. It's the last day of the month in June.
Proud Marys.
It's the last day of my
I don't know.
30s.
Oh,
It's my birthday show, technically.
Oh.
I turned 30 on June 30th.
Oh, birthday Pride.
Okay.
Birthday show.
Yeah,
all
I'm very
right.
excited.
Well, we'll have to get a dairy-free cake.
Honey, I am the cake, bitch.
Yeah,
Honey,
I think-
Stick a candle
honey,
in my hole
I am
and
the
blow
cake,
it out.
and I'll be also popping out of the cake, darling.
And guess what? In addition to the cake, I also am a pudding pop. Exactly. There is so much stuff to do in the world as a gay entertainer, and yet the wider world is still not accepting of queer identities and drag everywhere. That's why we're putting on shows and doing stunts and being everywhere that we can be. We were at the
Yes.
Netflix is a Drag brunch this weekend with Aris, me, this funny girl named Fifi, A.B. Farrelly. Who else was there? Guy Branum. There were wonderful comedians. Aris and
I'm
I were
doing
hosting.
one.
Yeah, you're doing it next week on the 8th with Aris.
Yeah.
It was a great event. I literally came home from Palm Springs at 5 a.m. Sunday morning, was in drag on stage by 1 p.m., walked straight off the stage with my IKEA bag at 2:59 to my car, and was at the tea dance in Palm Springs by what? 5:15.
Mama, you get around,
I-
don't you?
Burnt the candle at both ends. My acrylic is singed. My thumbs
I
are
love
gone.
that. I can't
was-
wait to do that gig. It sounds really, really fun.
It was really great. Aris and I just ripped into Dave Chappelle because it's so great that that the little drag queens and trans girls gets to headline in a parking lot behind the Palladium in direct sun. And Dave got to top line the festival. But we gave it to him. We had to. So nobody else was. We're like, yay,
Giving
Netflix. We'd like to thank Hulu for this opportunity.
Absolutely.
We took their coin. We ran with it. We had fun. Everybody loved it. And it was a wonderful event. We just wish Netflix, would have done a little bit more to acknowledge trans people's feelings and discriminatory practices of whatever's going on there with how they choose their headliners. Does that make
Yeah.
sense? I mean, I like Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
I loved him as a person when I met him, and all his performances and Chappelle show was like, it was always on my rotation. It was my go to bed show,
Yeah.
like put it on, fall asleep. And now it's just like, it sucks. And somebody almost stabbed him last night at the Hollywood Bowl. Yeah, somebody almost stabbed him. They had a gun which had a
got
knife
attacked.
blade in it, and then he went off stage, and the guy was stretchered out with 2 broken hands. And then the first joke that he made was that was a trans man, because he was doing his trans jokes. And at the festival, nobody was allowed to film at all. They were like, no phones, no cameras, because God forbid a comedian say something that he shouldn't have said or they shouldn't have said, and it gets out, and then people know that they're an asshole. They literally said no cameras, which was great because it was, again, blazing full sun, 1 p.m., and the people were below us and angry. And as I was leaving, it was the whole, oh my God, you were so great. Take a picture with me. What's your name? It was so many straight people just like, oogity boogity. 3 boobs? Oh my God, can I put my mouth on them? Sure.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Oh.
Nobody else has done that today. You're the first person to think of that. No, there's no COVID on this nipple. That was the gig. But I stole everything that wasn't pinned down. I got a pillow. I got like 20 Kind bars.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I got some lovely things. Some slip covers.
Oh.
Yeah, they weren't pinned on, so I took them.
Wow.
Did you steal anything this weekend as a drag queen?
Well, that's what I'm gonna... I stole the hearts of millions. But,
Oh, well,
Why don't we go
We'll send
ahead
in a cardiologist to have a word with you.
Oh, okay. Why don't we go ahead and take a break, and we'll be right back.
Let's do it.
Oh, these girls. Oh, my God. We're never booking a Dragula girl again. Oh, my
Never.
God. She did the blood dripping out of the mouth. Danny, get the mop.
Get the
We
mop.
No.
No. That's not a mop. That's a wig. That's the art pop wig with the dreads. Put it back.
We have an act coming up next that we just know you are gonna love it. That's right. We are honored to have with us today a major player in the political pundit game, former speech writer in the Obama White House. Okay. Yeah. That's what we're doing. One of the hosts of Pod Save America, the host of the podcast Love It or Leave It. This is Welcome to the Stage, Jon Lovett.
Start her track.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me. It's so exciting to be here. It is frightening when I'm reminded that I was a speechwriter in the White House.
That's
that feels
wild.
Like a long time ago. Yeah. Hi.
There's lots of great gay speechwriters back in the histories. There's Bayard Rustin. There's you. That's all I can think of.
I think that's a good list.
That's enough.
I think it's a good
start.
list.
Thank you.
It's a really good list.
Thank you so much. How are you? What did you do this weekend? Were you at White Party or Circus, either of our events?
I unfortunately no. I did not go to either of those events, but I heard great things.
Yeah, we're currently
Thank
trying to
you.
dislodge this iceberg of ketamine from my nostril.
Oh my God. I want to ask you about, okay, this is what is in the front of everyone's minds right now. What is going on this good day that the Lord hath made with the Supreme Court abortion? We're recording this on May 4th, so this is just sort of coming about. Do you want to just like break it down for us?
Sure. So here's what happened. On Monday night, Politico, which is like a DC newspaper, a rag, if you will. No, they're fine. Two great reporters there said, we have gotten our hands on a draft opinion from the Supreme Court that says that they are going to overturn Roe versus Wade, that Samuel Alito, a right-wing judge, has written this draft opinion, that they have the 5 votes they need to do it. And beyond that, we had really not very much other information. It is extremely, extremely rare to have a leak like this from the Supreme Court. There are other leaks that have happened in history, but they're
The Pelican Brief, I saw it.
Yeah, the Pelican Brief, and obviously, famously, Stanley Tucci playing it very small, and that's something he did in that film, which is something we all remember. Before he went to Italy, he played it kept it very small, very contained, and that was the power Stanley Tucci brought to the Pelican Brief.
That was the first time he played a homosexual. He was an assassin homosexual.
He's also playing one in this reality show. They just don't. It's anyway. And another fun fact about the Pelican Brief is that Denzel Washington and Julia Roberts should have kissed.
They should have. They had a take where they did, but they cut it.
They cut it because of politics in the 90s.
I was the intimacy coordinator.
You were the
coordinator.
You must be one of the first intimacy coordinators was on that set, and you said this is too intimate. I'm not ready for this.
Give me the red wig. I'll show you how to do it.
You know all the angles, Willam, so.
So immediately there's this controversy over this leaked opinion, and conservatives are upset that it was leaked at all. The far bigger deal is that we could be on the precipice of the overturning of Roe versus Wade, which would, all these states across the country have passed these laws that they're sometimes called snapback laws, where if Roe versus Wade is ever overturned, instantly in a bunch of states, abortion is either heavily restricted or outright illegal. In some cases, even in the event of like rape or incest. It's incredibly draconian, incredibly dangerous. We don't know right now if this is the opinion that is going to come out of the Supreme Court. There's a bunch of different theories about why it was leaked. An angry progressive trying to warn us. The other theory is that a conservative leaked it to try to box in some of those conservative votes, because potentially in the week since this was written, this opinion was from February, they've maybe lost Kavanaugh and he's joined with Roberts and the liberals to maybe do something less draconian. We just don't know. But what is clear, and what has been clear for a while, like, this was an incredible gut punch. It's horrible, right, to imagine that we're going to backslide like this. Very few countries take away basic human rights unless they're about to become autocracies. But we knew for a while that the way the Supreme Court was headed was that in June, they were either going to overturn or severely restrict Roe, and that we were going to see a flood of new restrictions on abortion in a lot of red states controlled by a lot of red states and states controlled by Republicans. We knew that was coming, but now it feels very real. Like, now this is really potentially happening. We don't know exactly what's going to happen, but we can't pretend it's the people that were saying, "Oh, you're being dramatic. You don't know what they're going to do." Saying that they're going to overturn it. It's happening. This is the country we're living in.
Yeah,
really, it's going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, we don't know exactly what the decision will be, but we know that we are headed towards some kind of a rollback of rights, for sure. Yeah.
Wow.
I guess it's just really baffling that I mean, first of all, that the majority of the country believes that abortion should be available and safe. That's like the majority of the great land believes that. But this president who like had a revolt against the country and tried to overturn the government appointed a couple of random people who are now like taking that away.
Non-elected officials who don't speak for us.
Yeah. What? So is that what?
How do we fix
what do we
this?
do?
Like,
what do we do?
I saw Elizabeth Warren and she was screaming, and I've never seen her so angry, because like she fought for these rights once upon a time and now she's doing it again. And like you don't have to agree with abortion, but you should agree that it should be safe for a woman, not to go through with something like that with her own body if she doesn't want to. Like, it's not like an easy decision for women to say, "Oh yeah, you know what, I'll just get rid of it." It's not easy. And like to deal with someone from a faith point where like, "Oh, it doesn't make sense faith-wise for me to agree with this." It's like, that's fine. You don't have to believe in it, but like, as a human being, you should be sympathetic to another human being's plight of like, I can't go through this with a baby right now. I don't have money for a kid. I don't have the means, the wherewithal. Like, why would people rather have someone who can't afford a kid who's on government assistance or something instead of a free or safe procedure? Like, I don't understand. The Republicans are just boxing themselves in for like complaining about something else later.
It's also, this is like, we are such a divided country. 70% of the country wants to see Roe versus Wade upheld. 70%. There are so few big issues where you have that kind of a majority. And yeah, you're right. These are unelected judges, but it's worse than that, right? George W. Bush lost the popular vote. Donald Trump lost the popular vote. They held a Supreme Court seat open so that Donald Trump can fill it. So this is a Supreme Court majority that it's an anti-democratic institution, but that's built into our system. But it was appointed by people who did not win the votes in the country, including a stolen seat. And by the way, some of this is just bad luck. Like, Ruth Bader Ginsburg was white knuckling it. If she just is able to hang on to keep her soul inside of her body for like 8 more weeks, just keep it inside your body. RBG. It might be a different outcome. So
how do we get rid of the Electoral College then? Because that's the main fucker, huh? Because that doesn't represent us either.
I think the most important thing that we can do right now. So what are the steps that need to happen?
Tell us.
We need to have a majority in Congress that can codify Roe as a law to protect the right through the law. So we're not relying on the court or the states. We can't do that right now because we don't have the votes. So we need more people who support basic bodily autonomy and reproductive health care access and the right to have an abortion in Congress. And, we were careening towards Democrats losing pretty badly in November. And we maybe still are, right? That like really could be still where we're heading. I have no idea.
Wait, this November, there's another vote?
There's another one. I know. They keep coming, Time flies. time flies when you're having no fun whatsoever.
Biden's only been
but
president
so-
for 2 years, though, right?
It has been. Yeah, he'll have been president for 2 years in November. That's correct.
Don't we only vote every 4 years?
No. Come on. We have a off year, a midterm election for Congress. We did our presidential year. Now we got to vote for members of Congress and we got to vote for the Senate. And if you want to get more information, you can go to votesaveamerica.com and you can learn all about it. And if you go to votesaveamerica.com/Roe, you can find out what you can do right now to fight in 2 ways. One, to protect access right now for people who need healthcare, especially in states with restrictive laws. And 2, what you can do before November, because the only hope we have is that the vast majority of this country that does not want to see rights taken away, that not only doesn't want to see women denied access to basic healthcare, but also doesn't believe gay kids and gay teachers should be bullied, doesn't believe families with trans kids should be hunted for doing the right thing for their kids, who don't believe books should be banned or burned. Like, there is a great majority in the country that believes that. Republicans think they won't show up. We have to make sure they show up. If they show up in November, we can make them pay. And we can make sure that we protect people because we will have power. The answer to all of this, they are using their power. We need more power. So let's get some.
Yeah. So youngsters, if you're listening and you're not registered to vote, go to Vote Save America and find out where you can sign up and get on the right side of history, everybody. Everybody vote in November. I think I did a mail-in once, like when it wasn't the president's side, but my ex used to do it for me. But
we're gonna get you. We're gonna.
Yeah, I'm gonna vote big, baby.
Yeah, we're gonna get you that ballot. Yeah. We're gonna get you that ballot, and it's very exciting.
Now, before we say goodbye, I want to ask you again about a major, sort of issue in the world. RuPaul's Drag Race.
Please.
Did you watch season 14 of RuPaul's Drag Race at all?
Yes. I watched the whole thing. Yes. I am a completionist. I have seen every season.
Oh, yeah?
I am fully caught up.
That.
I am fully caught up.
I'm
in the UK now. I'm touring the world now. I got the app. I had to download the app.
VPN, ka.
Yes, the whole thing. Yes.
Now, what would you say is more rigged, RuPaul's Drag Race or the Supreme Court?
Here's one thing that I love. My favorite part of some seasons of RuPaul's Drag Race is when RuPaul goes down the line of the contestants and says, I think you're pretty good. I like what you're doing there. Not a fan of that. I'm going to make you the winner. And then continues down the row. And it's not even like, I just think it is sincere. The Willow pill love was coming through so clearly in so many episodes. Like, it was almost like, hey, Bosco, would you mind turning yourself into a human chair so that I can sit on you and talk to Willow Pill for a while?
Very that. Yeah, it was.
I love it. And I love it.
RuPaul has her favorites, for sure. Who was your favorite throughout the season?
I really liked Willow Pill. I loved Lady Camden. I loved Angeria.
Yeah.
Those were, and I loved Bosco too. I did. I was sort of, those were my, those were the people that, yep, exactly. And
my favorite was Maddie.
You love Maddie.
Maddie Morphosis.
Hey,
true beauty.
What does straight mean to you?
Whoa.
What does it mean? I'm just in the dictionary. I'm asking a basic fact. Forget Maddie Morphosis. I'm not talking about that. Okay. Putting that aside, what does straight mean anymore in 2022 in this economy? Right. What does it mean?
Straight to me.
What does it mean?
It means $20 is not $20. It also means, in my head, the basic lowest common denominator of the word straight means a 1 on the Kinsey scale and a 0 in taste and style.
Okay. Wow.
That is my.
That's interesting.
What's your straight
That's
definition?
Okay.
I just think if you participate in gender nonconforming culture on national television, I don't know what you are, but listen, people should use the titles they want. I'm not, and again, I'm speaking generally. I'm not talking about any person.
Yeah.
I'm
Wait,
thinking
I didn't
out
know you were in the
loud.
military. You're a general?
Yeah, I'm a general.
How many stars?
I'm a general. For me, Yeah, no, totally.
Where can we find you on the internet, on the podcast world? Because Vote Save America that's not a podcast. That's an organization that has raised $54 million for voter registration, voter protection, grassroots organizations. And you've been doing that, killing it.
We've been doing it. You can go to votesaveamerica.com. That's where you can sign up. You can follow Pod Save America or Love It or Leave It. Those are the podcasts. You can check out crooked.com. Follow Jon Lovett at Twitter or Instagram. Those are fine. I don't care if you come there, to be honest, at this point.
Where do you like him to come?
At this point. You don't need to. Fantastic. And Elon Musk's internet. Anywhere you want to find me on Elon Musk's internet is fine by me.
Right.
Can I ask you a question, Willam?
Yes.
What happened?
What?
Fuck.
With my career? Like,
No,
I fell off a
I
little.
know what
Sorry.
happened. I love your career. I'm saying,
What happened?
What happened? I want to understand. Here's what I don't understand. So you're on RuPaul's Drag Race.
Oh,
And then all of a sudden you're called to the front of the stage.
Uh-huh.
And you're not disqualified, you're eliminated. Alaska's annoyed that I'm even bringing this up. Did too many people bring this up? Too many people bring this up?
People do it all the time, and I'm like, what do you mean, like today? And I don't realize that they're talking about something from 11 years ago in my head. When I was cast on the show, I knew that I was doing a show later that summer in New York.
That's what I thought it was. You just wanted out.
I went in knowing I was not going to be there the whole time that they were going to be filming. And then while I was there, they were just treating people very horribly. And so I just started breaking rules and like literally not crazy rules like going to the store and getting my stuff
you were trying to break up. You were in a relationship with RuPaul's Drag Race and you didn't want to break up with them. You wanted to be so terrible that they broke up with you.
Yes, that was the goal because I knew infamy is
that
from
sums it up.
Infamy comes not from winning. It's usually from like, fucking things up status quo wise. And I just thought that this would be better. Making my mark would be better than hitting my mark, I thought. And they were all happy that I did it once it all came out. They were like, you gave us great TV. One of the producers hugged me at the reunion. And he's like, thank you for everything you just did out there.
It was great TV.
I have a question for you.
Please.
If you want to see all the reasons, you can go to there's a tweet that Leslie Jones from SNL asked me about, and I listed like 4 pages worth of notes of every single thing I did. I was fighting for the side of the drag queens at least.
Yes.
But you actually run a podcast network in Alaska, and I do that now kind of too. And you're one of the co-founders of Crooked Media, and we're the co-founders of Mom Podcast. So like, what if we build like a podcast like one of those Transformer things where it's
like a Gundam.
Yeah.
A Gundam.
Yeah,
or like a Power Ranger.
We'll hold it together with cum. Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. It's the best glue.
How do we do it?
How do you make cum?
I know that.
Do you have any advice as to running a podcast empire?
Do I have any advice on running a podcast empire? What's funny is like no matter what, whether they're like touring international musicians, whether they're like Miley Cyrus level musicians or somebody hosting a podcast, once somebody's in front of a microphone, they are fucking talent. and they will be treated as such. Thank you very much. That's all. That's all I've got.
Okay.
You know what else I liked about the one more note on this season of Drag Race, and this is not denigrating any of it. I just thought it was very funny, which is when they did the reunion and there was that moment where Jasmine Kennedy was talking about being trans, and it was very, very moving. And like, she's holding everybody's hands, and they spent like 3 or 4 minutes on like, this person came out as trans. They are trans. This is their journey. We are talking about this person and their journey. And then Ruth said to everybody else, hey, anybody else come out as trans this year? And like 4 other hands went up and nobody got a question.
Right.
I loved it.
Good. Anyway, coming up, I love that.
Thank you so much for joining us for today's tip spot.
Yes.
I loved it.
We can change out your ones at the bar in the back if you want.
Yes.
Thank you for doing that. I appreciate that.
No worries.
Where's the man with the money? Get the man with the money and tell him to come here and pay. Jon Lovett, darling.
Is a check okay?
Fill out this W-9. There's no table. There is only a rack because it's in the kitchen of the
you
bar.
didn't bring a pen?
Oh my
Bring a
God.
pen.
Here,
I should've-
use
I
this
stupid.
Sharpie.
How long have I been in this?
Use the
I should've brought a
whiteboard
pen.
marker.
It was dumb of me not to bring a pen. I knew you were going to pay me my $8 in a check.
Yes. We thank you so much for doing the work that you do and for taking a moment to be our tip spot today. So thank you.
Taking
Thanks
a moment
for
to
having
enjoy
me.
the spew.
Yeah, and I did. I really did. Such fans of you both. This is so fun.
Oh, thanks.
Thanks. If you ever want to know everything I did, just call me and I'll tell you everything. We'll give you the rundown.
Okay.
We'll
love
three-way
that.
in RuPaul. We're really close.
Okay. I love that for us.
Everybody get in the cave.
I said everybody get in the cave.
Now,
Jesus.
honey,
Jesus,
I
get out
took
of there.
one leg. Can I talk to you for just a second?
Yes.
I put one leg across the stalagmite and the other just across the stalactite. This is the moment of the pod where we go
Spelunking,
unking, deep inside the DMs.
This first message comes from E.
From
Dear-
E?
from
Were
E.
you familiar with E, White Party Weekend, my love?
No, I didn't know E. What did I do? Oh, well, when I was supposed to be doing a podcast on Monday, but woke up to a circuit party at my house at literally 10:04. It was everybody from Reload, the after hours, they were there. And I was like,
Damn.
there are 40 people in my yard and they are all hot. It's like someone took the skimmer net at the Blatino Oasis party and skimmed off all the super hot guys and brought them to my yard. And White
Honey,
Party.
we love it.
But it was amazing.
You texted us,
Oh.
I've done K weed shrooms and it's only noon.
It was 11:59
Damn.
a.m. And yes, that is
Damn.
how a boss bitch calls out of work to her own podcast and says,
Yeah.
"We'll do it tomorrow, kids."
Yeah.
Because me trying to find a quiet space in that home,
Wouldn't have worked.
can
Wouldn't have worked.
can y'all move over that 13-person orgy, please, and put down that wig? They were fucking in the drag room. I'm like, that's not the spot for fucking. There's precious wigs. Kennedy Davenport is looking on in her
I know.
crystallized phoenix hooker costume.
I know.
Whatever. I'm happy for the dick. Somebody needed it. This first message comes from E. They said, "Hello, Willamina Pill, Alaska Thunder freaking Bootsy Dips. Longtime listener here that wanted an excuse to be the subject to your Drick Pick analysis. I did notice in the finale review episode y'all didn't quite know everyone's win count, and Willow only won one challenge, just like Evie and Priyanka, I believe. I don't know, I'm not a statistician, but I am a slut. I met Alaska on New Year's with Katya at a gig, and Miss Lasky was fresh off her AS2 win and was in her Snake Fantasy era, gave my baby gay heart everything it needed. Although the man running the meet and greet was not giving the fantasy because he was rushing so much, I didn't even get a pick with Alaska, but I think he ultimately got canceled for not paying girls for gigs. How wonderful. Please judge my drick to filth, restoring my foreskin so I can be filthy. Love y'all and stay fierce. Thanks,
Restoring
E.
my foreskin? Is that like
Well,
kind of rejuvenation?
yeah, you can basically hang
Gotcha.
weights from the tip of it and stretch the skin basically out again to have foreskin if you're fastidious enough to keep remembering to do it every day. E
Work.
seems like he has his schedule down. The foreskin is very actually it could be a 5
Stretchy?
skin. It could be a 5 skin at this point.
Yeah.
He's in a leak your sex tape fuck garment bodysuit slingshot
Yes.
gorgeousness, and he is kind enough to give us the win count for the girls. Willow won 1 win, Lady Camden 3 wins, Angeria 2 wins.
Willow won 1 win.
Willow won 1 win.
Willow won 1 win.
Bosco has 3 wins and Daya has 1 win. Oh, so Bosco and Camden were tied.
Yes. And Angeria had 2. But you know what? You know why it probably never came up is because ultimately the win count doesn't matter. Especially nowadays. All that matters is...
On All Stars, the win count matters.
Does it?
I feel like because you get to stay around longer and you get more power when you win, don't you?
Well, back in my day, but now it's like it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter who wins the challenges so much as what happens on the last day. And if the fans are behind you and if RuPaul's behind you, then it could be your season even if you only have one challenge win, which happened in the case of Miss Willow Pill.
So you're saying some of these winners are seasonal?
Celestial seasonals. We're going to read this next letter from Matt. Okay. Dear Alaska, Willam, Big Dipper, and esteemed guest, delete as applicable. Thank you. Thank you for that. First time, long time. I'm writing as I'm about to embark on an adventure of a lifetime. I'm venturing on a 2,653-mile-long hike along the Pacific Crest Trail. For those who don't know, it's a 2,653-mile-long hike path that goes from the border of Mexico to the border of Canada, traveling through the states of California, Oregon, and Washington. Wow, that's long. My problem is that I'm apprehensive of the animals I'm going to meet along the way, especially the rattlesnakes in the desert. A rattlesnake! I know that mainly animals will ignore you if you leave them alone, but the idea of snakes just chilling around whilst I'm sleeping still plays on my mind. Have you dolls had any experience dealing with snakes in real life? And if so, did it go? How did it go? Willam, I know that snakes can be an issue in Palm Springs. No nudes, as I'm not that kind of girl, and I'll never be that kind of girl. But are you gilded glamour? Can you give gilded glamour? So you think you're gilded glamour? Lots of love, Matt.
Well, I've tamed several snakes in Palm Springs. And my
have you
jaw was
ever-
rattling after, but not my tail.
You work with a snake twice a week.
She'll be here all week.
Da 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 yeah da 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 yeah.
I would say bring a taser.
How are you gonna tase a rattlesnake, Tootsie Lou?
You point it at it, and then you tase it. Then you have snake jerky.
Mama.
No?
Okay. I don't have any advice on this. I don't
Me
spend
neither.
enough time in nature to know the tricks and tips. But you should get a book that is
To hit the
about
snakes.
this and like, do you run from a snake? Do you make a loud noise? Do you just stay still? There are different tactics. Like with a bear, you're supposed to like make a loud noise and it scares them away.
Well, Dipper's still here.
Bosco!
Wait,
Bosco! He
Reese-
goes running away into the woods.
Reese
Scampering.
Witherspoon did a movie called Wild with Laura Dern, and I think she did this hike on there. So just watch that movie. I think she has brown hair in it. Try to get past that.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, it's
Brown wig.
Brown wig. So yeah, good luck with that. The next letter comes from
But that's
Andrew.
a long hike. That sounds really, really fun and cool. I really like hiking now. So
Well, how many years have we known each other? We've never been on a hike, I don't think.
because I only recently realized I like this. I'm good at this.
She's the hiker girl.
Climbing, walking, mountains, nature,
I'll take you on some
skyline.
good ones, yeah. This next message comes from Andrew. He says, "Hey gals and Big Dip, been listening since the beginning. So I just had the most intimate, best sex I've had in a long time, possibly ever. And I am a very prestigious dick pig, so classifying this as best ever is really saying something. Having said all that, I'm 33, and the sexy young gentleman that filled me with his man gravy and made me feel the possibility of love again is only 19. What do you ladies think about that? Do you think age is really just a number? Should I just enjoy the dick and not worry about potential future because he is so much younger? I'm sure you'll both have some insightful advice for me. Thanks for the quality pods, not just your own, but the entire mom family. You two are really doing God's work, and by God, I mean the spaghetti monster in the sky. Anyway, thanks again if you managed to read this message on the pod, and please enjoy the explicit dick pics. Sincerely, brought back to life by the cock of a.k.a. Andrew." Wow.
Okay.
Oh,
The dick is prodigious.
The dick is prodigious. And then there's this fabulous angle that is the hole is in the bottom left corner, and
Yes.
the dick head is in the top right corner. The top
Yes.
left corner has the fingers holding the balls. We see
Yes.
the camera arm extending on the bottom right corner, a gray t-shirt,
And the dick covers the face completely, so this is anonymous.
Yeah, this is a great way to shield your face in a nude. Cover it with your dick.
And when the dick is that big, it can cover your whole face.
Mm-hmm. It's not rude, it's nude. Well,
send rudes.
My advice to this is, I met somebody that I spent 15 years of my life with when I was 19, and he was 39. So I don't think it depends on the age. I think it's all on the person, because you can't just rule someone out maturity level or relationship readiness because of their age. That's stupid.
Yeah,
you do it because of their looks.
If you have a connection, I mean, that can happen with an age difference. I mean, Laverne Cox talks about this all the time because she's dating someone who's I think 20 years younger than she is, and she's happier than she's ever been, and right?
Yeah.
And she's happier than she's ever been, and there's really a connection. And I don't know, young people nowadays are very I don't know, very, very knowledgeable about the world because they've had the internet their whole lives. It's different. So I don't know. It could work, but just enjoy it as it goes.
Mm-hmm. In your butt.
Da 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 da.
Thank you so much for listening to the Hot Goss this week. We really appreciate it. We would like to say a special thank you to our tip spot, Jon Lovett, for being on the show today and gussying up.
Yes.
You can follow him at Jon Lovett, JONLOVETT.
Honey, we Jon Lovett. And a shout out to all of our Mom Plus subscribers who are listening to this podcast ad-free right now. Mm-hmm. And we have randomly selected a couple of you to call out.
Oh my God.
And thank you for listening.
That shadowy figure
Mom
behind
Plus. That's right. Rochelle R.
And Mike Callie K.
Ooh, we hear you. We see you listening on Mom Plus, and we thank you.
Thank you, Michael K. Bring the K to DragCon, actually. We'll be there May 13th to 15th. Swing by that mom booth. I'll be in the back making pupusas and selling poppers.
And follow us on Instagram at Willam, at The Only Alaska 5000, at Race Chaser Pod, and at Mom Podcasts.
And as always, we have bonus additional video content available. Colonoscopies, security footage, whatever you want at patreon.com/Willam.
Yes. And that link tree on Race Chaser Pod will direct you to cute merch, tickets for the UK dates of the Race Chaser Live Tour in July, and also links to donate money to BLM organizations, queer nonprofits, and information on combating increased anti-Asian violence.
Stay and slay safe out there, everyone, and be vigilant to what is happening around you.
And we'll be back next week with another steaming, piping,
piping,
squalding serving of
hot goss.
Race Chaser with Alaska and Willam is a Forever Dog podcast. Hosted by Alaska Thunderfuck and Willam.
Produced by Big Dipper.
Editing and sound design by Will Pitts.
Executive produced by Brett Boehm, Joe Cilio, and Alex Ramsey.
Our theme song is by Alaska Thunderfuck.